So this one's kind of a funny one. This is about my dog Echo. Echo was a Great Dane. And I don't think she had more than 3 brain cells that actually worked, but man, she had a big heart. Echo was about, I don't know, 170 pounds. But she had more energy than every Dane that I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to tell 2 on this one. Nah, we'll just stick with 1. So the first time I ever took her out anywhere, I had a big old Ford truck. F-250s up on big tires. It was just, stupid kid's truck. And I decided to take her out into the woods after about a week or 2 of training her and trying to get her used to my lifestyle. And I went up to Rollinsville Pass. And I'm going up there and I got pretty deep in and let her out of the tailgate. And I started, I don't know if she's ever been outside of a fence before, because she took off and I started chasing after her a little bit, and she was doing about 40 miles an hour and I could barely keep up with her in this truck. Next thing I know, she takes a turn, goes straight up this hill and disappears right off the road, and I can't follow her. And I'm thinking, oh damn it, this dog is going to be lost in the woods and I'm going to be searching forever. I'm never going to find this dog because there's no way I can keep up with it. And she ran off, and I yelled at her and screamed at her and tried to walk after her for a little bit and gave up after about 45 minutes or so. And I walked back to the truck. Sat there trying to figure out what to do about this situation. Honking the horn and yelling and screaming for this dog to come back, and it's over an hour or so. I'm sitting there getting frustrated and mad, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, I hear this, my whole truck just jumps. And it was running, and there's nobody around. I looked in the mirrors because I thought I got hit, and the only thing I could think of is while the motor was sitting there idling, it was maybe the transmission blew out or something. I don't know. I got out and looked underneath, couldn't see anything. And I walked to the back, and there's my Great Dane out cold. And I looked at my tailgate, and she creased the tailgate so bad I couldn't even open it. The only thing I could figure is that she thought she could jump into the back of that truck. Nailed that tailgate and creased the heck out of it. Had to replace the tailgate. I thought she killed herself, in all honesty. She was sitting there with her tongue out and, didn't move. Could hardly tell she was breathing. Next thing I know, she just bounces up and was happy to see me and threw her into the cab of the truck, and she was just happy. Cost me a tailgate, though.